What's good, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Today we got a tutorial. Today we're going to be doing a buzz cut, 2 on the tops, 0 on the sides, using the TPOB Goblin clippers. You can see here the canvas is ready to go. We're going to get my man back in the game, so stay tuned for this tutorial.
Look, I just flipped the switch.
So we're going to hop right into this tutorial. We got that number 2 guard lever closed on our TPOB clipper. We're going to go ahead and knock down all this. We're debulking right now so we can get our canvas prepared for the fade. So what we're going to do is make sure that we get the top ready for the fade to blend into the top hair that we have up there. So we're going to make sure we got even strokes using our number 2 guard, going every direction against the grain to make sure that it is completely cut evenly. Then we're going to go ahead and get our TPOB Goblin trimmer. We're going to go ahead and start making our initial bald line, and then from there we're going to go ahead and bald out underneath that line. Make sure this is all completely zeroed out here. We have the XXX blade on this trimmer, and these trimmers hit. I don't know if you've seen my review yet, but I will leave a link up on the top so you can go check that out. And then I'll also have another review from all of my co-workers, all the barbers in the shop. They all used them and gave their tidbit, their review on how they operated. So now we got a panel of hair that we are about to create using our lever open, no guard. And then we're going to go ahead and close that clipper all the way and start lever playing. So we're going to open our lever slightly, fade up, open our lever one more notch, fade up, until all those notches are completely open. Now, I know for some people you may be able to skip these steps or be able to skip guards and whatnot, but we're going to go ahead and stick to the basics on this haircut and just take it all the way through following our process. So you can see here we got that those notches are opening up, and we're getting this panel of hair faded out. Now, this is not a very difficult haircut to accomplish, but this is just kind of a back to the basics type of tutorial here. So you want to make sure that you're taking even strokes with your clipper using the full blade. Make sure you brush the hair down so you can go against the grain to make sure the hair is cut evenly. Then we're going to go ahead and take our half guard, open the lever up all the way, and create another panel of hair to fade into. Now, I do have a double magnetic guard on there, and then we take that off and we're going to go ahead and get to the wall guard, the wall half guard. For me, I just feel like the wall half guard is just one of a easier guard to start fading with. I do like the TPOB double magnetic to actually make the panel, but to actually fade in, I prefer the wall half guard always. The wall half guard is just one of those iconic guards that I will not stop using. So we're doing the same process we did with the lever play with the no guard. So we're going to start with our level 1 notch open, fade up, open the notch, fade up, open the notch, fade up, till we get all of this completely blended out. Now you can see here our blend is starting to take shape, and the reason why I created big panels, wide panels the way I did was to make sure that we get a extended blend. I want to be able to see the gradiency in this fade, so that's why we attacked it in that manner. So now we have that 1 guard on there, lever open, and we're just creating another panel of hair to fade into along the parietal ridge, and we're just going to go ahead and marry this into the top of the hair. So we got that 1 guard lever play, so we're going to open it slightly, fade up, open it slightly, fade up. So you can see I'm attacking the hair from different angles, and the reason why I'm attacking it from different angles because his hair growth grows in different directions. So you want to make sure that you are taking that clipper and going against the grain, that you are going to make sure you get even strokes against the hair growth pattern. And by going against the hair growth pattern, you will cut the hair evenly. So you want to make sure that you are paying attention to your client's hair growth, which way it grows. Does it grow down? Does it go left, right? Make sure you're paying attention to those little details because it will play a part. Now we got the 1.5 guard lever open, and we're kind of marrying the fade into the top bulk that we got up there. And so we have that lever all the way open, and it is going to tie into that 2 guard that we do have on the top. There will be a little bit of detail work that we have to do with some shear over comb, but we'll get to that portion later. But we close the lever up. It's going to start lever playing and making sure we get this fade nice and even. So I'm going to go ahead and start detailing little sections I see that are darker, And there's going to be more dark spots after I get done using the clippers, so at that point we are going to do a little bit of shear over comb using a sectioning comb from TPOB, and also some thinning shears from TPOB. So in this video I am using all TPOB products. You can go to thepissedoffbarber.com and use my promo code JBLINDS to save you 15% off. There are a select few items on Amazon Prime that you can get as well, and I will leave those I will leave my code in the description box, and I'll leave a link to my Amazon store where you can go get those products as well. So we got the thinning shears here. We're doing a little bit of shear over comb to make sure we get those dense spots, those areas that are darker than we want them to be, to make sure that we get as gradient as a blend as we can. So you want to make sure that you are just traveling with that comb, not attacking it in one spot. You want to go ahead and rake your comb through the hair, go up with the shears in a fluid motion, because if you just start attacking one area and just hitting that area over and over again, you're gonna make that area really thin and bald it out more than you need to. So you want to make sure that you are traveling up the hair, the side of the head with that. Next thing, we got a time lapse of the left side, because what we do to the right side, we're gonna do the exact same thing to the left side. So you can see here just a sped up process of that. So if you are interested in buying these clippers, like I said, these are some great clippers. They're very quiet. The trimmers hit. They are absolute hitters. I highly suggest you cop a pair for yourself and you can put them to the test. But we're finishing up this fade on this side, and then we'll get to the edge up portion of our haircut. So now for me, I use the level 3 hair spritz, which you're using right here. I spray it on, make sure you cover your client's eyes, and then you want to use a blow dryer to dry that and make sure that you lay that hair in place where it needs to be. Once we get done with that, we will use our TPOB Goblin trimmer, and this trimmer is straight out the box, and I'm going to go ahead and start edging my client up from the center and work my way to the side, to the vertical bar area. And we're going to do the same exact thing from the left side to the right side. So you want to make sure that you are maintaining symmetry, that you are maintaining a process in everything that you do with the haircut, because when you maintain a process, you won't mess up. You know for a fact what step is next. So make sure that you do have a process with your haircuts. It doesn't really, everybody's process is going to differ, but you find what process works for you and you stick to that process, because it will help you with every texture of hair. So now we got the left side of the edge up we're doing here. We're going to go ahead and knock this out and then get to our razor work. So these trimmers, they are absolute hitters. I cannot stress that enough, and you can see here we're getting that nice and crispy. It is a little bit harder to tell because my client's hair is a little bit lighter, but we will get to the razor portion and make sure that it's extra crispy using our Dorco Prime and our level 3 razor holder. So right here, you want to make sure that you're stretching the see my left thumb is stretching the skin down as I'm going against the grain with the blade. So by stretching that skin and creating tension, it creates a less irritating shave. So you want to make sure that you're doing that. So I'm pulling the skin towards the center of my client's head, and I'm taking that blade and going towards his ear. So by doing this, it just creates a much easier time for yourself. You won't be pulling hair with the blade. Create that tension to go against the grain with the blade, and it just makes a much better shave for your client. It's not pulling the hair, it's not irritating them, it's not hurting them. So make sure you're doing that. So what we did to the left side, we did to the right side as well, like I said. Then we're going to go and get that vertical bar edged up nice and crispy. But this is just a super to the basics type zero fade, 0 on the side, 2 on the top. Just something very simple to get back into the swing of tutorials for myself. It's been a minute. It's been like 3 months since I filmed a tutorial, but there is the final product. 0 on the side, 2 on the top. Using our TPOB products, we use the sectioning comb, we use the thinning shears, we use the Goblin trimmer and the Goblin clipper. My client was thoroughly pleased with this haircut. But other than that, I appreciate everybody for watching this video. Please let me know down in the comments if you got something from this video. Until next time, God bless.